The length function returns the number of items in an array or the number of characters in a string. I use this function often in my flows, especially for troubleshooting purposes. Whenever I work with actions that return arrays such as the filter array action, or when I've defined a filter query in actions such as the get items, get events, get files properties only, list rows present in a table, I always include a compose action after to output the number of items returned. In this demo, I'm using a get items action to filter out items with a status value that is equal to in progress with a due date in the next 3 days. Add a compose action. In the compose action, insert an expression and use the length function. Click on the dynamic content tab and insert the value dynamic content from the action above. Run a test. I will always add a compose action with the length function before I add an apply to each action. This way, I can confirm that the filter query in my action, or conditions I'm using in my filter array action, are returning items as expected. If the compose action outputs a 0, I know there might be an issue with my filter query or filter array conditions, and I can adjust them accordingly. Additionally, I also include a condition to check if any items have returned before moving forward with the flow. In the first value field, I'll insert the output from the compose action above. Change the operator to is not equal to and enter 0 into the second value field. Add the actions you'd like to run into the yes branch if there are items returned from the get items action. If you'd like to run any actions if there aren't any items returned, such as an email notification or a Teams message, add those actions into the no branch. Remember that the length function can also be used to return the character count of a string. What function would you like me to cover next? Let me know in the comments. If you found this helpful and want to see more videos like this, please consider giving it a like. Want to learn more about writing expressions? Check out the full tutorial where I cover 7 functions you need to know. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any other Power Automate tutorials. Thanks for watching!